welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be doing a daily in my Plum paper daily planner for the day of Saturday the 7th of May. So I'm going to be doing the decorating, and I'm also going to be filling this in and talking a little bit more about my daily planning process. Not much has changed, if anything has changed since the last time I did one of these videos, but I figure repetition is kind of key in these sorts of circumstances, so I'm just going to explain what I'm doing and plan out the day. So I already did Friday. I mean, I didn't do Thursday, but I did Friday, which was my Etsy sticker release. So I used stickers from my own shop. This is the Here Comes the Sun sticker page. And then I brought in some things from the Watercolor Goals sticker book, which is really old. And then this one is a student sticker book as well. But that's what I had for Friday. I checked some stuff off. I didn't check other things off. Some things kind of got delegated to the next day. So we're going to flip over to Saturday and transfer tasks and regroup and start off the day fresh with a full list of things that should get done because we're moving into finals quickly. And I wanted to do a Mother's Day theme because Mother's Day is on Sunday, so this spread is Mother's Day weekend. And I'm going to be talking a lot about like Mother's Day in this video, so if that's not something you want to hear about for any reason, this might not be the video for you. But I have some Mother's Day stickers pulled out from Create with Mandy. This one is called Mother's Day, and I just love the colors in here. I've been dying to use these, and I thought they might look nice with the yellow that's already on the pages in the Plum paper planner. This is their modern color palette, so you can kind of see from the tabs what's included in that, but May is yellow in this planner. So Create with Mandy's Mother's Day sticker sheet. I'll leave a link down below in case you're interested in shopping with her. And then I have these tiny florals that are the same floral designs as on the Mother's Day sheet. So I wanted to bring that in together. I used this in a catch-all spread recently. That's why there's so many missing, but I'm going to try to make use of what I got over here. And for the final piece, I wanted to bring in some pictures of my mom, who doesn't really like having her picture taken, so it was hard for me to find pictures of her that I could use in this planner spread, but I found 3 that I liked. This one's from like 2015, 2019, and I think this one's probably 2020 with the whole family, but I found 3 pictures that I liked, and I'm going to bring these into the spread. I took the photos off of Instagram, like my personal Instagram, and then I uploaded them to the Cricut Design Space software. I uploaded them just so it would cut around the edges, not to like cut into the images in any way, shape, or form. So I have 3 perfectly square photographs that I can now use in my planner. Easy as that. It took me all of 5 minutes, which was really convenient when I had this last minute idea. But I'm going to go ahead and pop this off of the discs, just this page, and we will get started planning. I don't know if I want to plan on Sunday. I think I want to do some kind of like Instagram reel with the rest of the planning supplies. So I'm going to leave Sunday off for now, but I'm going to show you what Saturday is going to look like. I don't have any set plans on Saturday, so I think I can get a little bit more decorative over here. I'm going to take this bottom photo from 2015. In 2015, I was a senior in high school, and I think this is, well, I was a senior in high school and I was also a freshman in college because that's the way academic years work. So I think this is when I came home from freshman year of college for Thanksgiving in November of 2015. That's what I want to say that one is. I can kind of tell from the yellow types that it was a Thanksgiving look, that's for sure. I'm going to take some of these larger shapes because, again, I can go a little bit more decorative on Saturday. I had a meeting that was planned and then got rescheduled to Sunday, so I have a little bit more time to work with. And that's why I'm going so heavily into my like scheduling section, because I can just do that. If I don't have anything planned, doesn't need to go there. So we're going to take Brave, Beautiful, and Inspiring. And this one's going to layer kind of like this. There's nothing on this sticker sheet that says Mother's Day explicitly, and I think that's really nice in the fact that you could maybe use this for like your mom's birthday, or I don't know, like something else related to your mom. I'm trying to think of other days related to mothers, but I think Mother's Day is probably the main one. However, I do like that Mandy took her own take on this. and it's really her style. Like, it's just such a beautiful sticker sheet. But I'm clustering some florals around. I think I want to grab some washi tape. These two I'm going to save for the Sunday page, but this is our family. Yeah, this was also a Thanksgiving. This was a recent Thanksgiving. There's the dog, but all of us together. My mom's in the back. She's kind of adverse to photographs, I know. And then this was my college graduation. So 3 photographs, but this one's going to stay on the Saturday page. I didn't spend much time before this video looking for washi tape, so we're kind of gravitating back towards the choices I normally gravitate towards, which is the According to Allie Spotty Dotty, which I love the layered patterns, you know me. We've got an According to Allie, like, chicken wire, more of a hexagon pattern actually. Kind of reminds me of like a really nice tiling, which I think could be fun because it's nice and bold. And then I have this simply gilded like oatmeal cheetah print, which I think is going to be too much. I'm going to go with the tiled look for this one. I think bringing in some black and white could help kind of enhance some of the detailing here. It's always nice to be able to kind of balance out your more organic shapes. And when I say organic shapes, I mean things like the florals of the Create with Mandy stickers. So balancing those out with some stronger geometric like stickers or tapes always kind of helps add visual interest to a spread. Okay, so I'm adding a little piece in there, and then I'll add in a little bit more down here to kind of bring this cluster all the way across the page. So this is a long cluster. I'm going to have stuff in the checklist, but I can spare a little bit of room down here at the bottom, and I think I can put a little bit more up at the top if I really want to. I'm just trying to get the edge of this off with my nails. It's feeling extra sticky today. I don't know why. Maybe it's a change in humidity or something like that, but something is driving the washi tapes wild at the moment. I'm pre-tearing this edge, and I think I just tore it again so it looks almost at the same angle, but we're gonna go with it this time. So I'll do that. I recently reordered, and by recently I mean like today, Friday, yesterday, Friday, in the case of this video, but I reordered some more of that According to Allie washi tape, that spotty dotty that I can't seem to get enough of, that foiled one. I just love it so much. So I said in my last video when I used it, you better not buy out all the spotty dotties before me. You can buy away now. I bought my fair share of them. Okay, so I'm adding some florals up here at the top of the to-do list. This one I want to save for Mother's Day, but I could use another little quote if I wanted to. So we'll go with love you, and that's going to make an appearance up here. Not that I love my to-do list, but in the context of the larger spread, it will make more sense. Looks a little odd to have all of this single pattern of floral up here, so this one's going to come up off the page, if I can get it. And I'm going to replace it with something that looks a little less like the florals surrounding Love You. So I'm going to go with this one that's like a little branch. Just trying to figure out the angle of this that works best. And maybe there is no angle that works best. Maybe this was a poor decision. There's no poor decisions in stickering. Just happy accidents a la Bob Ross. Okay, so we've got that going on up in the corner. And some of these I can save for other projects. I don't need to use them all right now. But I'm going to save these ones and just start doing some writing. If I need to add more stickers in, I can come back and do that. But time to get stuff on the pages. I'm taking this Papermate Flare pen in a medium point, and I'm going to start up here at the top by noting my top 3 priorities of the day. So I have a lot of final papers that are due, and by a lot I mean 2. I actually completed one of my classes early, which was amazing to have that off my plate. But the 2 final papers remaining are pressing, and then I also have some assignments to grade for the class that I'm TAing for. And they need to have grades in by the 20th, so that's something that kind of compounds on top of my own finals work. So I'm gonna use one of these like priority boxes for each thing. So one final paper, one kind of grading task. So what I had on Friday was 3 pages for this English paper. I only partially completed that, so that's what that dash means. Things that get finished get a check mark, and if they're in progress or I made some kind of progress toward it, it gets that little dash notation to just show like what I touched on the list and what I didn't even touch. So I'm gonna do the same task on Saturday, so 3 pages for this English paper. I'm just working ahead towards it. So that's going to be task number 1, and it is the one that's due soonest, so having it at the top of the priority list is the best choice. I try to do these 3 priorities in order of importance, so like first task to get done, second task, third task, and obviously it doesn't always play out that way, but it's better for me to kind of visualize things in a ranked list. At least with the priority section, this one is just kind of a free-for-all when it comes to task listing. So I've filled all of those in, and there's one last task that I want to prioritize, and that would be packing some orders from my May sticker release, which happened yesterday. So there's new designs in my Etsy shop, and I want to get 10 orders packed on Saturday and hopefully drop them off at the post office so that they can start finding their way into the postal system, because the mail doesn't happen on Sunday. So that'll be my last thing. I'm just going to drop it down into this little margin area, and then I'll highlight the bullet point when I get to the mild lining step of the planning process. And those are essentially the 4 areas of my life right now. This English class, this media studies class, grading as a TA, and then Etsy. The 4 areas of my life that I need to manage and kind of ranked in that order. So that section is looking good. And then anything that didn't get completed on Friday, so that's things that have this little dash notation, which none of these have that. So that means I didn't start any additional tasks over here. Things that got migrated, so this task of takeout recycling, I knew I wasn't going to be able to do this on Friday because it got dark out before I took out the recycling, and I don't typically like to do things like taking out the trash or putting gas in the car, those kind of things after dark, just because, you know, it's a little sketchy outside alone at night, and if I can wait until the next day, like recycling is not going to start to smell because it's all cardboard boxes, then I might as well just push it to the next day. So I'm going to migrate that, and then also things that didn't get touched. So I said I was going to do laundry and then didn't get to it because I was filming videos and didn't want the laundry noise in the background. So I was like, okay, Saturday for that. So all of those things are going to get migrated. I'm just going to go ahead and bump them to the top of this list over here. Okay, so I moved over the 4 tasks that I hadn't done on Friday, and now I'm going to go and fill in that rest of the list with things that I need to get done that have arisen today, or like things I know I need to get done tomorrow. Okay, so I added to the list with a bunch of things that I need to get done. It's like a bunch of random emails that need to get sent, videos that need to get edited, including this one, but I didn't note that on the list because it felt a little too meta for this video. I got to Venmo my brother for my mom's Mother's Day gift, which is a bottle of wine, all of those fun things. But I've got my list completed, and I don't know what's going to happen down with this space just yet. I think I want to include an area in this spread for planner photos that I need to take because I got to catch up on some things, and I also want to get the images done before the week starts because it's going to be kind of a hectic week. But I'm going to go find a mild liner that I want to highlight all the bullet points with first, and then I will do the photo section after that. There's already so much color going on with like these tones, and then the photos obviously add more color. So I'm just going to take a plain gray mild liner. This is the standard gray. There's also like a darker gray, which is good for different color palettes, but I swear by the gray mild liners. They're my favorite. And you know, like if you see my planning, you probably assume that I like, you would probably guess that I would like a different mild liner color. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'd be like mistaken as like a pink mild liner gal, like that neon pink. But honestly, I think that's my least favorite mild liner. It's just a little too in your face, which is coincidentally how I would describe myself. So how confusing is that? But I like a nice subtle gray mild liner because it pairs with everything. It's like a basic black. When it comes to like clothing items, it's a staple of the wardrobe, except this is a staple of my planner accessories. I also need to remember to film I keep forgetting to film a video about sticker placement tips. I filmed one and then I hated it. I didn't like the way it turned out, so I gotta film another one. Maybe that'll be something on the list for Saturday or Sunday, depending on how much of this I get done. But things can get added, things can get migrated as we move through the day, but I don't want to overburden myself by like having... In the past, I had done checklists on these things where I even ignored like the end of the checklist section, and I was just like, this entire half of the page is a get it done list. And that was overwhelming, so I kind of like to stick it just in that area. I'm gonna find some kind of header to mark off like planner picks down here. I don't know about this choice, but I'm taking just a black box out of Blush in It, and I feel like this will be a good header for the section I'm trying to make down here. I'm going to add it slightly on top of that washi tape so that it connects into the larger grouping of stickers. I really clustered when I was working on Friday. Like, this is just all one cluster and everything is connected. At least in this one, I kind of divided things out a little bit more, but this is going to be the planner picks section down here. So this is going to get titled planner picks. And before I write stuff down, I'm just going to preemptively mild line out some bullet points. I know I'm probably going to need to take like 4 photos tomorrow. One of them is of this spread, because I got to have something to use for the thumbnail and on my Instagram to tell people that I filmed this video. So that's going to be that. Okay, so I wrote out all of the things that I wanted to photograph tomorrow. I like to write down like what the theme of the spread is or which one I'm particularly talking about, just so I know. I use abbreviations when I'm writing things that I kind of like repeat over and over again, so I know what they mean in my planner, but like ATP is after the pen, BTP is before the pen. That's how I distinguish things. It's just kind of a shorthand that I'm using in this planner, in my social media planner, etc. And I want to balance out that black box. I know this is a little nitpicky. I want to balance out that black box that I placed to label that. Just above the priorities section, I think I saw another one of them. So this one, I'm gonna just put it roughly up in line with the planner picks one. It is off center from this, but I think they form a nice line, and it looks like intentionally off center. If it were like ever so slightly to the right, I would probably just center it, but that looks like it's supposed to be like kind of left aligned. So this is gonna get labeled as priorities. Okay, there's that. I also need to remember to reschedule our podcast recording, but that'll come up when it comes up. I could even move into this if I need more checklist room, but I think this is gonna have to be it for this spread. I'm gonna go pop this back on the discs and just get a good look at it. Okay, back on the Plum paper planner, and I think it's looking good. There's no frame of reference for Sunday just yet, but I will get there when I fill this out tomorrow. And I will be doing so probably in an Instagram Reels format. If you're over on my Instagram following me there, you'll see the like video of me making it and a photograph of it filmed. Otherwise, it's just gonna look like this. So if you're interested in seeing how this spread kind of continues, Instagram is the place to do so. But this is what I have for my daily sheet today. I love this Plum paper planner. I can't get enough of it. I do have a couple different daily options for the next like half of the year, but I think I might be sticking in this one. I have 6 more months of it, so I do want to follow through because I do think this format works really well for me. Although I do think I'm going to need to find a new cover because I don't know how well it's going to convey into video, but the top like laminate layer of this cover is like starting to peel off on me. So I have some backup covers, but I might just need to order another one. It's been through kind of hell being in my backpack and tousled around. Tousled? That's not even a word. Tossed around, but it might be time for a new cover, and that's just a good excuse for me to get a new cover because their cover designs are also really cute and customizable. But this video is not sponsored by Plum Paper. This is just me voicing my honest opinions on the planners that I love. There you have it, today's daily. And don't forget, Mother's Day is tomorrow. So if you haven't said something to your mom or gotten a gift, Mother's Day is tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it on this one. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner related content. and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching and happy planning.